Hey guys, thank y'all for being here. Y'all pardon me, I'm out of town right now, okay? And I'm using this Wi-Fi here in the hotel, and the Wi-Fi, I don't know, it's not to my liking, but we're gonna try to get through this live so that I can catch up with you guys and connect, okay? Y'all pardon me for doing my video off camera because I am in my hotel room. All right. So let's get into, I probably should have went to like the conference room or something, but anywho, let's go ahead and get through it so we can get the topics out. Hopefully the Wi-Fi holds up. I don't know, this Wi-Fi is acting crazy today. But Tara, of course, everything said in the video is alleged, and in my opinion. Hello to everyone. I see my top flights in the building. Hey, Truth. Hey, Tef. Hey, hey, Kim Naughton. Hey, guys. Hey. Grandma 504 Wild and Out. Shirley Terry is here. Vera Dockery is here. The Angie B is here. Carolyn Johnson is here. Dale West is here. Lamore, who is that? Derek Cute. I'm sorry. Thanks for being here. Cheryl Williams is here. Stacy Lane is here. Miss Mary is here. Armanelle Moore. Kim Jones, I see you. Wanda Cockshell, Honeybee. Miss Honeybee is here. Thanks for being here. Faith Williams, Armanelle Moore, Erica Butler. I see Truth is in the house. Thanks for being here. Grandma 504, thanks for being here. I see you guys speaking to everybody. Just T, please. Thanks for being here, love. Felicia BW, I see you. Harriet Westmore, thanks for being here, love. It looks like everybody else is speaking. Okay, so let's get into the show. I hate when I don't be home on my Wi-Fi because things don't work like I need to, honey, but we going fingers crossed. Let's get it done, honey. Let's get it done. Hey, Tam C, thanks for being here. Hi. All right, let's get into it. First topic, you guys have probably seen online where K. Michelle child flew off on Shamea'S mom. Let's take a look at this. I said, OMG, Lord, what is going on? What is going on? All right. You guys see it on my screen, honey. K. Michelle has a message about Shamea'S mama. So shout out to the Bravo Shade Room on this. So K. Michelle says that F all of y'all. Said that all these ridiculous think pieces, said that her mama shouldn't have been in no club talking shit about nobody and trying to form her daughter in alliance in a hookah lounge past midnight. Damn. Said that I don't care if her tits was over her shoulder. Says that I didn't do it or say a word. Said that it was brought to me and 4 random Africans at a table. I be minding my business. And then this person came in and says, pointing out speaking on mothers was such a good point, K. Michelle. So, of course, you know, K. Michelle don't give a hot damn who she's talking about. So this is what she's talking about here.
All night that night.
Oh, Lord.
So Shamea and her mother come to go to the club. It's like 2 in the morning.
Girl. They did not come to the club.
Baby, Shamea mama came in her white suit with them titties pushed up to her chin. I don't know a mama like that, but I ain't knocking it. We're literally like this, and her mother is holding my hand. Like,
not y'all praying in the club.
Basically, it went on for over an hour. You say to me, and I just hope you be loyal to me. I hope you be my friend because none of my friends want me to be your friend. So when I got to the car, I'm literally crying by then.
You was crying?
Yeah, because you keep
It's heavy.
It's heavy.
That's not right.
I have Shamea back more than anything. But for you to keep saying to me, nobody in Atlanta wants me to be your friend. I don't want to hear about no goddamn candy coated nights. But I like you. And that's what I lean to. We had a lot.
Well, there you go. So it sounds like K. Michelle has some heat for Shamea as well as her mom, child. Somebody said, I'm not feeling K. Michelle. K. Michelle been doing the fucking most this season, right? But they said she showed her ass at the reunion, and I cannot wait to see it. That is coming up, honey, quickly approaching. What is it, August the 8th, I think it is? August 8th? Hold on. Let me be sure, honey. August 9th. It's August the 9th is when the reunion comes on. August the 9th, honey. So we're going to have to wait until then to see K. Michelle and the rest of these girls acting a fool. I know they said Angela Oakley acted a fool as well, was reading the girls down, and it was very funny, and people was going off. So I can't wait. But let's keep going because there's more, honey. There is more. Y'all, I said, damn, K Michelle coming for folk mamas. Now wait until somebody say something about her mama, then her ass be somewhere crying. Because you know she can dish it out, but she cannot take it. She cannot take it. So that's Shamea'S mama in the middle, child. She looks just like Shamea with like long hair. Weird, right? So it said clearly the friendship between K Michelle and Shamea Morton is over. They said yesterday on Twitter, K Michelle accused Shamea'S mother of trying to orchestrate an alliance between her and Shamea. They said, remember when K Michelle told Pinky Cole that she broke down in tears after going out with Shamea and her mother? The two had gone to a club around midnight, and K Michelle claimed that Shamea told her that some of the friends didn't want them to be friends. Said now K Michelle is sharing even more. She alleges that Shamea'S mom was speaking negatively about the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast and was encouraging K Michelle and Shamea to team up against the other women. Why would her mom be directly connected to the girls like that anyway? I think Shamea'S mom need to go somewhere and sit the fuck down, because you're not on the show. You're too invested at this point. Your daughter is on the show. You should not be encouraging anyone to be doing anything as related to the cast, right? Like, that's team too much. But let's continue. They said, I'm honestly surprised to hear Shamea'S mother being pulled into the show's drama. If K Michelle's claims are true, they said that they'll only add to the fan speculation that Shamea has been making strategic moves behind the scenes. I think that Shamea wants to be liked this season. I think she wants to be the it girl. And I think her mom is doing everything that she can in her power to help that happen, right? I think she knows how bad Shamea really wants this. I think Shamea's probably cried to her mom about not being the it girl and not being fully accepted by the girls. So her mom seems to be behind the scenes, kind of like the puppet master, and trying to control narratives behind the scenes to, I guess, kind of push Shamea into that top spot or make her more likable, and maybe kind of X out some other people who may be kind of against Shamea and saying things about Shamea. But I don't feel like her mom should be doing that, because you're not a part of the cast, and it just gives that you're way too invested. So let's get into this. According to Twitter, this person says, I'm watching Carlos King's recap of the last episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta with Claudia, Dustin, and Blue in full. Said, I'm not going to lie, Dustin kind of clocked K Michelle. He basically mentioned how K Michelle spoke on Shamea'S mother, but recognized how Shamea talking about Porsha's mom was crossing a line. Said that he also said that K Michelle is willing to cross boundaries with Shamea, that she's unwilling to cross with Porsha. So basically pointing out that K Michelle lacks respect for Shamea. Ooh, that's tea. All right. This person, Empress Mara, says that pointing out speaking on mothers was such a good point at K Michelle. This person, Drew, says that I'm watching Carlos King recap in the latest episode of Real. Okay, so that's somebody that's responding. You guys see here where K Michelle was going off on Shamea. All right. K Michelle also goes on to say, call it Twitter gangster if you want. Funny how everybody is now on Twitter expressing themselves. The girls wasn't doing that, but judge me when I tweet. All right. All right. So we saw that. We don't want to see it again. Child, they're doing the most. I feel like Shamea'S mom needs to definitely stay out of the girls' drama, because it has nothing to do with her. It kind of gives, it kind of makes Shamea look like she can't fight her own battles when her mom is jumping in, trying to speak up for or do things behind the scenes to sabotage friendships in order for Shamea to, I guess, be that girl or that it girl or that liked girl. All right. So shout out, child. Shout out. Let me give a shout out to Mr. Housewives on that one. Okay. All right. Moving on. According to Neighborhood Talk, it appears that Kelli Potter is she's getting read down. Seems that she and Porsha are fighting again because of a comment that was made by Phaedra. So Phaedra made a comment, and of course Porsha chimed in, which now has put Kelli and Porsha back into a bad space after they done cried and hugged it out on the show and became fake friends once a damn again. So let's get into it. So Kelli Potter responds to Porsha calling her a hobbit after using the $60K plus gifted by her man on veneers and not outstanding bills. It said that, hey, buckaroos, not everyone wants Mr. Ed special. So I thought that was very corny of Kelli to say that, but let's get into it. So Porsha says, and she reposted this post, teeth plus teeth equals $0. That's kind of funny. Porsha also goes on to say to teach the hobbits, okay? So let's get into what Phaedra is saying, because this is what Porsha is responding to, okay?
The man comes to me offering me teeth when I actually need money to pay my bills. I am going to be smart enough to say, just give me some Crest whitening strips and give me the $69,972 for my bills. The man
I know
comes
that shit right. Let's play it again.
to me offering me teeth when I actually need money to pay my bills. I am going to be smart enough to say, just give me some Crest whitening strips and give me the $69,972 for my bills.
Well, Phaedra know how much it is because Phaedra was representing Kelli pro bono because Kelli was crying broke. But then Phaedra done ran across this girl getting $69,000 and you couldn't pay Phaedra to help assist you with the child support for your now ex-husband, Kelli. But then you ran your ass over there crying broke. But then you on national television showing that you got some damn veneers by your boyfriend for like $70,000. That's irresponsible. But let's not even forget how irresponsible she's been thus far, spending large amounts of money on a dog birthday party, also not paying your employees, also being sued here left and right. Now your accounts are getting ready to be garnished because of this huge settlement that has been placed against you by another company that's suing you. You're not been paying your rent at your chicken and waffles place. Like, Kelli is in a lot of mess. Kelli's in a lot of mess. Like, damn, I don't see Kelli coming back next year. And if she does, I will be very, very surprised. So Kelli responds after Porsha calls her a hobbit by saying, hey, buckaroos, not everyone wants the Mr. Ed special. I guess she's trying to say that Porsha's teeth are too big after Porsha got her veneers. So she's saying horse teeth. My smile is just how my man likes it, small and bright. Yeah, your pockets are just how he like it too, small and flat. Because how the fuck do your man give you that much money and he see you struggling and let you spend that on some damn teeth and you ain't got nowhere to stay? And everybody and their mama suing you? That's irresponsible of your man. Why your man didn't give you no money to move somewhere and Shamea'S had to let you stay in her place? Right? I don't know what kind of man you got, girl. Maybe he like homeless girls. I don't know. Maybe you more sexy being homeless. Who knows, girl? But Kelli then came back and said, XOXO, the Hobbit you hate. So she's, I guess, taking on the name the Hobbit. So Porsha has named her the Hobbit child. The girls are girling. Oh my God. Yeah, I wouldn't let no man give me no damn $70,000 and I ain't got nowhere to stay. And I run my ass down there and go spend it on some damn teethers. Baby, I'm not doing that. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Get somebody else to damn do it. Okay. No and no. Okay. So let's get into some topics here. Now, I was glad to hear that this twin was found. All right, this influencer. I think they call him 80K. He's an 80K influencer. He and his brother. He has a twin brother. And his brother Kamar. His name is Kamar Williams, and he went missing, you guys. And a lot of people are like, oh God, please don't let this be another Nolan Wales situation where another black man up and went missing, and they done found this man and he was unalive. But thank God that he was found. He's okay. So viral twin influencer Kamar Williams has been found safe after going silent, says that life was getting the best of him. So maybe I guess he took a step away from the spotlight to kind of get himself together, because maybe it sounds like he was dealing with some very pressing issues and he just probably didn't want to be bothered or be on social media. Sometimes you got to take a step away from everything and kind of gather yourself. Maybe he needed to pray and center himself. I don't know what he was dealing with, but some people thought that something bad had happened to him because he wasn't answering his phone. Nobody knew where he was. So it was like one of those missing persons type things. So after a while, he contacted his family after 48 hours of going missing, right? That's scary. Even though you're going missing like that, or you're not going to be bothered, you don't want to be bothered. The least you can do is like contact somebody or tell your twin brother, hey man, I'm just kind of going through some deep stuff. I don't want to be bothered right now. So if my phone is off, that's why. If you're trying to reach me, that's why, because I'm trying to take a hiatus or whatever. So social media influencer, according to the Jasmine brand, Kamar Williams has contacted his family after nearly 48 hours of silence sparked widespread concern online. Now, in a statement issued July 17th, that was on yesterday, Williams' family confirmed the Freddie-O photo that the creator, known as one half of the 80K twins, reached out after leaving home on July 14th. It says that he told his twin brother, Kyle Williams, that he needed some time away from social media to focus on his mental and emotional well-being. So why didn't his brother say that? Says that Williams said that he had been overwhelmed by anxiety and wanted space to reflect on his identity, future, and direction in life. They said it is It is sometimes difficult to reflect on yourself and understand your own identity, especially when you have twins around all the time, he says, apologizing for frightening his loved ones. Okay, so yes, sometimes it's good to tell people where you are so people don't panic, especially with things going on with our Black youth being missing and things happening, right? You always want to make it a point to tell somebody where you're going. Not to say that you're not grown and you can't go where you want to go when you want to, but it's just a great thing to do, to tell someone where you're going in the event that something happens, and people will know where to look for you, especially in this day and time, child. But prayers up for him, whatever he's dealing with, his psyche, whatever he's dealing with. I hope that he's figuring it out. Maybe he should seek some counseling, some therapy or something, speak to a pastor or maybe to a friend, somebody that's trusted, that can give him some great insight and, some great direction in terms of where he needs to go with his life. But that is a long time to be missing, from the 14th, when they say he went missing, from the 14th of July, and nobody heard from him, even though it's a few days, right? But when you're used to seeing a person every day and they're on social media every day, several times a day, and then they just go ghost and you don't hear anything, you do kind of get, kind of worried about them. But he has been found, and he has contacted his family, and he is okay. All right. So y'all see here where they reported him missing. Viral twin influencer Kamar Williams reported missing after leaving home and suddenly going silent. His brother pleads for information. So it started to become a scary situation, but thank God he did contact his brother. Okay, no music. Okay, he contacted his brother, and he is okay. All right. So let's move on from that. I'm glad to hear that, child, because I'm still pissed about this whole Nolan Wells situation, child. I was really. And we still haven't found out what the hell really happened. But thankfully, we found our young king okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a scary situation. All right. So Stefon Diggs, male sexual assault accuser, Chris denies the lawsuit. Yeah, y'all can see it. The lawsuit is a cash grab. So he said that the lawsuit that he has against Stefon Diggs definitely is not a cash grab. That he's suing him because, hell, he tried to get his booty brown and shit. So he said the Cardi B is believing a liar after her defending Stefon Diggs. He says, how many kids were born last year with the last name Diggs? A plethora. He said, I don't think that she would have signed up for that. So he, I guess, is indirectly trying to say that Stefon Diggs was not being completely honest with Cardi while she's out here capping for Stefon Diggs after he done had 4 babies in the year of 2025, including her child. And now she is loud and proud on social media, cussing people out and even going off on Blake Griffin for speaking his truth on what he says happened to him by way of Stefon Diggs and his brother. So let's get into what Blake had to say. He also addresses Cardi B as well.
What do you think about, Stefon saying you're lying? What do you have to say to that?
I don't know why liars lie, but if a liar told me I was lying, I wouldn't believe him.
Okay, well, any words for Cardi? She kind of jumped into the mess.
A liar told her I was lying and she believed it. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, but in reality, I feel like, how many kids were born last year with the last name Diggs?
Yeah.
A plethora?
Yeah.
He can't be telling all the truth.
Okay.
I don't think she would have signed up for that.
That's true.
Yeah,
true.
it's a fact.
I know. Do you think that there's any coming back for this friendship with you guys, or is this just completely done? I'm just curious. How did this get to this point?
When I tried to give him a pass a couple years ago, thinking that it was something that he would apologize for and move on past, he kind of gave me his ass to kiss, which is why we're operating in the realm of litigation that exists currently.
What do you think about, Steph?
Y'all see this? Sounds like this whole lawsuit could have been avoided if Stefon Diggs wasn't acting so fucking cocky. And now Blake is saying, hey, I gave him a chance to make this shit right, and he chose not to do so. So here we are. In court. Stefon has denied all the allegations against him by Blake, but Blake says, hey, I got hundreds of pages of text messages from you, and they were inappropriate, and you were coming on to me. He already released one where he where Stefon Diggs appeared to have asked him or said something about him being bisexual or something to that effect. I said, oh my, not that. Okay. I've always thought that Stefon was very fruity. I'm just going to say it, very zesty, very fruity. Yeah, the text messages are definitely out there.
You hate the fact they didn't forgive
This is Cardi capping for her man, her baby daddy, who she was seen cussing out publicly some weeks ago. But let's get into it.
you because you stole from them. You didn't like the dough. Everybody around your circle knew that you stole. So what you did, you went and you put the worst allegations, the worst allegation on a man. I never seen another man want to be involved so much with have those allegations with another man. Not only that, I never seen a man be obsessed with another man like that. This light-skinned albino came on the internet and told the story 3 different times. The first time was, I asked this nigga for some money, like he was my people, and he came and whispered in my ear like, oh, you want the money, you got to do this, this, and that. Then when your story wasn't getting picked up how you wanted it to get picked up, you juiced it up and you spiced it the fuck up. And now it's, oh yeah, he pulled out, he was high and he pulled out his meat. You said 2 days. You hate the.
But I mean, Cardi, I feel like every time Blake has come forward to speak on this, that he's been consistent. And then we've already, like I said the other day, we've already seen the video where Blake was seen being harassed and or assaulted by Stefon's brother, and Blake was saying that it was in retaliation of him coming forward and speaking out and filing this lawsuit. Okay, I mean, he was seen being attacked. Like, what would be the motive of them doing that or for them doing that, right? I don't feel like he's just out here suing because he don't have shit else to do, and I feel like Cardi needs to stay out of this. Yes, that's your baby daddy. All right, and according to the chef who he fired, who also came forward to say that he has violent tendencies and he was also sleeping with her as well. All right, the chef also said that he was talking shit to you and mistreating you as well, Cardi. So I feel like you should stay out of this and allow the justice system to do what it is that they're going to do between Blake and between Stefon in the situation. If Blake has proof that what he's accusing of Stefon of, I feel like you should stay the fuck out of it and let the attorneys fight it. Right? That's just how I feel. I'm sorry, but as you guys can see here, Blake says that if I didn't speak up, imagine how many more victims there might be. Said to look up what happened to Nigel King, look who attacked Nigel, and cross-reference those names with whom attacked me. Said them same kids she referenced that are watching me need to know their daddy never let anybody step on me or over me that did me wrong simply because they were more rich. It said that truth gonna beat a lie 8 days a week. The discovery that comes out in the East Coast trial will put all of this madness to rest. So it sounds like he has a lot of evidence that he's willing to put out there. And Stefon just needs to lawyer up and let the justice system do what they do, right? That's how you do that. You all this arguing back and forth on social media. I mean, thank you for all of the content and shit, but bottom line is I feel like y'all should just let the courts do what they do. I mean, if you ain't guilty, then don't worry about it. Shit. All right, let's keep going. All right, this person here, I don't know why he's speaking out and want people to feel sorry for him, because we do not. George Zimmerman, we do not give absolutely positively no fucks about you being unemployed, homeless, and having mental struggles years after powing 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. Okay. All right. And then having this 2013 acquittal. We don't give no fucks about that, George Zimmerman. We really don't. I don't care that you have mental issues. Like, you unalived that boy when you were told by the police to stand down, and you trying to be a damn police officer yourself. And you taunted him, you followed him, you stalked him, and you fought this young man and took his life. So now that you're going through all of this mental turmoil, we don't give a fuck about that. I know I don't. Now, shout out to Morbid Truth. This is where I saw it. So reports from early 2026 indicates that George Zimmerman is allegedly homeless, unemployed, and dealing with ongoing mental health struggles, including PTSD. It says that while he made similar claims as far back as 2014, recent reports and social media posts suggest his financial and personal difficulties may have continued or worsened over time. Now, George Zimmerman is reportedly more than $2.5 million in debt from legal expenses related to his 2013 trial, and has described living without a permanent residence while relying on support from family members. Said he also claimed ongoing safety concerns, saying that he wears a bulletproof vest in public and has changed his name and continues to receive threats. Yeah, that shit don't go away. All you had to do was leave this boy alone and go on with your life, with your day, and your ass would not be living in fucking turmoil. I don't feel sorry for him at all. Sorry. Said that since his acquittal, Zimmerman has been involved in multiple legal and personal disputes, including allegations of domestic violence and stalking. And that's exactly what you were doing to Trayvon Martin that day. You were stalking him after you were told to stand down. The police were on their way. You stalked this young man, and you didn't get enough of that and was still damn stalking. Said that many of those cases were ultimately dismissed. I feel like he knows somebody in the justice system, because how the fuck you keep getting away with stuff, right? Said, but they continue to keep him in the public spotlight years after the trial. And the trial they're talking about is the Trayvon Martin trial. I feel like karma is starting to spin the block on his ass, right? I really feel like karma is spinning the block on him, and I do not feel sorry for him. Justice continued. I mean, you know, karma continue to do what you do. All right. Keep spinning the block on his ass, because I feel no ways tired about him. Moving on. All right. I don't give a hot damn that you stand in a cardboard box. All right. Eating roaches off the ground or whatever the hell you eating. You eating something because your ass is still chunky out here. But anywho and anyway, moving on. Because we don't give a hot boiling damn about no damn George Zimmerman. Fuck him. All right. Fuck him. That's how I feel. All right. So let's get into our next topic. We haven't talked about this person here in a little bit because she's not been on Real Housewives of Atlanta ever since she decided to quit and then run and sue Bravo and NBC Universal, child. And her ass didn't even show up to the damn reunion. And that will be, y'all say, real, please? Yeah, I mean it. Fuck him, right? I give a hot damn. If somebody told me today that something happened to George Zimmerman, I wouldn't give a single solitary fuck. I wouldn't. Not a slice of a fuck. Not a piece, not a pinch of a fuck about no George Zimmerman. All right. Let's get into it. According to the Girls Are Fighting, Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Brit Eady accuses her estranged husband, Michael Cunningham, of financial and emotional abuse, you guys, after their divorce battle. Y'all know she filed for divorce after the whole Bravo situation, after she quit the show. They were already having problems while on the show, but she decided to step away from her marriage. I did see that she was currently at a recent event outside. She looked great, okay? Body was giving tea. She was out here, child, doing the damn thing. So Brit Eady stepped out, and she was kind of co-mingling with some of the other girls outside as well. So shout out to her for that. But Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Brit Eady accuses estranged husband Michael Cunningham of financial and emotional abuse after her divorce battle. The former Real Housewives of Atlanta cast member Brit Eady is facing a difficult new chapter. As her husband from estranged husband. As her estranged husband, Michael Cunningham, continues to unfold. Now, it says that according to court documents obtained by U.S. Weekly, shout out to them, Eady has accused Cunningham, which is her husband, of financial and emotional abuse during their ongoing divorce proceedings. Said the reality star filed a motion in June alleging that Cunningham stopped consistently paying several expenses that they had previously been covering during their marriage, including the mortgage on their Atlanta area home, her monthly car payment, car insurance, homeowners association fees, and household utilities. He just stopped paying. He was like, bitch, you. Now, let me remind you guys, he did not want the divorce. So could he be acting out because she went through with the divorce? You know, sometimes men act that way, and we're not male bashing, but yeah. So it said that Eady, who is 38 years old, claims in the filing that she is currently unemployed and financially dependent on Cunningham, who she alleges earns approximately $30,000 a month as an investor and developer. Cunningham has been the breadwinner during the marriage, the document states. It also goes on to say, adding that Brit Eady claims that she has, relied on him for financial support and maintenance. The former couple married in 2021 and later purchased a home together. Eady alleged that while the mortgage was in her name, Cunningham has traditionally handled the payments throughout their marriage. She claimed that after she filed for divorce in January, the payments became delayed, which she says negatively impacted her credit and created additional hardship. The Bravo alum also alleges that Cunningham actions were an attempt to gain leverage in their divorce proceedings, said that these claims have been made in court documents and have not been independently verified. Eady also previously announced the couple's separation in a since deleted social media post at the end of 2025, sharing that she was ready to prioritize her happiness and move into a new chapter in her life. Now, it says that the former couple has been ordered to attend mediation by July 31st. my birthday, as they continue working throughout their divorce proceedings. Okay, so Brit has filed for divorce. Doesn't look like the divorce has been finalized as of yet, but it gives that he is a little bitter and upset because she's continuing to go through with this divorce. Because, like I said, he did want to save his marriage. He did not want the divorce. So maybe he's just not making payments here and there and paying for things that he should be paying for to kind of get back at her. That's what it's giving. So, you know, sometimes people act that way. He got a little of that Martell and Ralph spirit upon him, child. So he is being acting real bitch made right now. And Brit, you're just gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to go through the court systems to kind of force his hand to make him do what he needs to do. If he's making $30,000 a month and you're not making anything, then just go back and file another motion to have the judge force him to make these payments and force him to do those things, because you guys are still legally married. Separation does not mean divorce. You guys are still legally married. So until the divorce is finalized, and I would probably ask for alimony after that until you get on your feet to do what you need to do. But you probably might want to stop going to these fucking events and figure out your next move financially, because, you know, he's probably not going to be paying for you forever. But in the time being, you need to handle your business. All right. He definitely needs to step up. If he's been paying these payments, it's not fair for him to not do that now, because you guys are going through a separation. That sounds like he's on some get back shit right there. That's what it gets. All right. So let's get into this clip here. Next Zen something. Okay. The show that Kandi Burruss' daughter Riley is on. Yeah. Okay. Come on, Leo. Come on. What you say, GK? Okay. Say, hey, July Leo, me too, 7/27. Come on. Okay. We got birthdays coming up. Our birthdays are on the same week. Yes, honey. So shout out to you and happy early birthday to you. All right. Yes, honey. Mine is quickly coming up and I will be turning all the way up. All right. All the way up. All right. So let's get into this last topic. Kandi and Mama Joyce, can y'all please come and get Riley off y'all TV screens? Because Riley is a fucking drunk. Now, I told you guys a few months ago that Riley has a credit card that Kandi was actually paying for, but Riley spent $16,000 and ran that card up $16,000, and Kandi was livid, you guys, on paying for drinks at a bar. I was like, what the fuck were y'all drinking for $16,000? So she was just like, you know, out here just paying for her friends, like at the restaurants and at bars, and ran up this credit card that Kandi entrusted her with, you guys, to the tune of $16,000. And Kandi had to take this card from her. And Riley was supposed to be like making payments back on this card. But Riley seems to have a drinking problem. And Riley mentioned something in this video that had my ears kind of stand up as well when she mentions ketamine. I haven't heard the word ketamine since I heard the Diddy trial, all right, where it was said that he was lacing some type of drugs with ketamine and giving it to his the girls that were being trafficked. But Riley mentions here that one of the girls, because y'all know she likes to hang around with the Caucasian persuasions, honey, mentions that one of her friends named Georgia, okay, her name is Georgia, and it appears that Riley was trying to say this girl was on some type of ketamine. And my question is, how do you know, Riley? Were you taking some as well? Let's get into it. Riley, she's slurring her words. She picks up something like she's gonna hit this girl. Like, Riley's out of control. Like, Kandi, you might need to have Riley. I know she's grown, but you might need to ask Riley to come back home for a little bit, because Riley is wilding the fuck out. And usually kids that are very sheltered, when they finally get some freedom and they get to live away from home, sometimes they will be wild and acting like Riley is acting right now. But let's get into it. Riley is catching a lot of heat, child. People have been talking about Riley like crazy. Shout out to the Bravo Shade Room. Let's get into it. Riley Burruss receives backlash for her comments to Georgia McCain. Said that you probably have some ketamine in that thing, meaning her cup. Said that you can't afford a Birkin. Well, you couldn't either if your mama didn't buy it, but let's get into it.
See you.
Hey, Shay.
Hi. How you doing, Kamar? Kendall, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Shy, get around. Oh my God. I'm not getting around for you.
I love Riley.
I feel like Riley and I get along the most when you're drunk, because then I'm like, you know what? Everything you're saying is so true.
Give me a drink. How about that?
Yes.
No, I'm not drinking a drink. You drink.
Girl.
You probably have some ketamine.
Ketamine? What about it? Here, everybody. Water. What do you know about ketamine?
You, when you're on it, yes, I learned when we were both.
I've never been on drugs around you in my life. Why is this coming up?
You're crazy. I have literally no idea what's provoked Riley. It's a very specific claim to make, like you're a ketamine addict. So I'm just like, where are you hearing this from?
Riley, give me a hug. You good? Don't give it attention.
How about that? Shut the hell up. Why are ketamine coming up? I'm actually just curious. Just shut up.
See you.
Hey, Shy.
Hi.
I'm actually just curious. Just shut up. Just shut up. I'm just curious, like,
Shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up.
Mom's got everybody. Make sure you guys drink water.
Just be quiet. Shut the
Shut
up.
up.
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay, see, Riley, that's how you get popped in that new snars that your mama paid for. Y'all know Riley got a new nose out here, and she is itching for somebody to knock that bitch back swole how it used to be. So you don't put your hands in nobody's face. I don't care what you've been drinking. All right, Riley, you out of control. You kind of giving bully vibes, and you're giving drunk ass bitch vibes. You need to really calm it down. This is not a good look for you. And I know Candy's probably embarrassed as hell that her daughter is on national television acting like a fucking drunk.
Okay. Shut up.
Let's move on. Let's do a new topic.
What is going on? Like, at no point were any of these texts telling me we're at a table outside fighting.
Can everybody take a shot with me of water?
Let's have a shot of water.
Because I'm sober, and you know what? It's still my birthday.
I know you're not a part of this cheers because you can't afford a Birkin, so.
I can't afford a Birkin, to be quite honest.
Me neither, but let's just be nice.
What's your name? Do you want to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
It's time to earn
I don't feel like I'm too far.
Like, drink some water. Remember you told me to.
I'm actually just curious.
Yes, child. So Riley child is out here doing the most. I don't know what the hell she was drinking on, but like I told you, Riley's been having a drinking problem for quite some time. Like I said, that $16,000 tab she ran up, Candy was ready to tear off in her ass about that, right? 16,000 is a lot in one fucking night. And Candy was like, what the hell? Well, she was paying for all her little white friends, getting white boy and white girl wasted at the fucking bar and buying God knows whatever else. Yeah, Candy, you might need to come and get Riley because she's living in New York. She's supposed to be going to school she was supposed to be going to school to be an attorney, but then she said she want to do something with music. But it looked like all her ass is doing is fucking drinking and on some ketamine. Well, I ain't gonna say she's on ketamine, but how the fuck she know about ketamine if you ain't been around it? But anywho, like I said, that is kind of like, that's what white people like to try. But this person Echo says that notice that Georgia says, I've never been on drugs around you, right? That means these girls are out here on the sniff and the okay. Yeah, they're out there on the shit. And Riley is directly connected to that. Maybe these are not some good friends for Riley to be around. And I would hate for somebody, and I'm not speaking this into existence, but a lot of times when these kids get to experimenting with drugs, you find their asses somewhere in a room and they be either knocked the fuck out or either unalived, right? Now, this person says drunk Riley Burruss is a menace. She is. Said to shut the F up. How about that? Shut the hell up. This person says that I counted 14 shut-ups and said that one hand in the face, all because Riley accused Georgia of having ketamine. Maybe she needed some damn ketamine to calm her down.
I don't know.
So here's Riley. So the Riley Bird says that I obviously know what I did wrong, but hey, nieces mess up too. What's that? Gilbert Baddie?
So what the heck I did wrong? I did exactly as the direction said. I made 2 rights and 1 left, and somehow this is not my therapist's office.
I think Riley too is also dealing with a lot of pain of not having her mom there while she was growing up. Y'all know Mama Joyce raised Riley, okay, because Candy was on the road. Candy was doing her thing. I think Riley wanted to be with her mom, but I think Candy, she would only get to see her mom when Candy would come in off the road from touring and working. Candy stays working. She's doing the same thing with the kids, her smaller kids right now. That's one of the things that Todd said that he hated about, this whole situation about him and Candy being married, because Candy was always gone and he was kind of left there with the kids, and the kids would be missing their mom. But Candy chose work over being a mom. Not to say she's not a good mom, but there's a lot of working moms out there, and there's nothing wrong with that. But Riley missed a lot of time with Candy as her mom growing up, and that's something that, she said that at interviews, and she's also said that on the show, that she regretted not being with her mom. So she was raised by her grandmother, Mama Joyce, and I feel like a lot of Mama Joyce's antics and attitude has definitely rubbed off on Riley, because Riley gives absolutely no fuck. All right, she's kind of quiet and shy, but Riley is a silent missile, if you will. Okay, she is. She really is. Riley is something else.
To make sure everything was good, drink some water.
You want a piece of pizza from Little Charlie?
I kind of do.
I would.
Charlie's here in spirit.
I don't know. I feel like with Riley, like nothing I do gets through. I do feel like this crew is like very loyal to Riley. Like I've ignored all the little slights. I've ignored the eye rolls. I've ignored the whispering. I've ignored the sneers. No one's like, hey, like, are you okay? I like to think I have like kind of a thick skin, but it's like ridiculous.
Can we just do 3 pieces of cheese pizza?
It was really overwhelming.
Oh yeah, how was the?
Riley needs some intervention, honey. She needs some intervention because ketamine is a very dangerous drug, and if she's doing that, there's no telling what else she could be doing. And I'm not just saying that Riley's just drugged out kid, but she definitely is hanging around some of the wrong people. Just to hear ketamine being mentioned in conversation, just loosely as they mention, is just letting me know. And then for this girl to say I've never done drugs around you, definitely shows that there is some drug use being done, and Riley is smack dab in the middle of the bullshit. And she should not be. I really hope that she is focusing on what she needs to, because Candy is spitting out a lot of money for Riley to be living in New York in a very nice, expensive apartment. Okay. For her to be driving a really, really nice luxury car. Riley is very spoiled. Riley is very, she's one of those rich kids and entitled. She's one of those entitled kids as well. And Candy spoils the shit out of her. And I think that Riley's never had to worry about a thing in her life. I remember when she first moved into her apartment, she was like, who's going to wash my dishes? And Candy said, you're going to wash them. You're going to do this. You're going to make your bed. Because she had people doing that when she stayed at her home. So she's very entitled, but I feel like Riley definitely needs an intervention, and she needs one fast. Okay. This other person said, what exactly did Georgia say to Riley that antagonized her? Hashtag next gen NYC. Another person says that Georgia may need to learn how to wash her hands, but Riley needs to learn how to watch hers. Right. Okay. So that if Georgia has smacked her hand away or reacted in anger, said that I wouldn't even have been mad at her because Riley was damn near getting physical with Georgia. Riley knew that. Right. So Riley, you were kind of starting something that probably could have ended in a fight or altercation, right? You were provoking something. Never put your hands in somebody's face, because that is definitely threatening manner. That'll cause your ass to get popped. All right. This person says, Atlanta Housewife fans, refresh my memory. Did Candy Burruss ever threaten violence on housewives like Riley Burruss did the next gen one? Yeah, Candy was like, I'll drag that bitch. Y'all remember they almost got into that fight? Candy violent too. Shit. This next person says, I think Riley has anxiety with this group because of her racial microaggressions last year. They're going to say that I think she drank that much because she is anxious, and that's why this whole thing played out. She's probably drinking to hide her pain. You know, a lot of people, they use different things to hide, the pain that they're carrying. Maybe she's drinking as much as she is because it takes her out of her reality of all the pain that she's dealing with, right? Riley also recently talked about how she was directly affected by Candy and Todd getting a divorce, because as soon as in the beginning, she didn't really like Todd. But then as time went on, with Candy and Todd being married, she definitely grew to like Todd and saw him as like a father figure. So she definitely keeps in contact with Todd, but she was not happy to hear that Candy and Todd was getting a divorce. So she's also carrying that as well, in addition to whatever other pain she may be dealing with. But I don't feel that she needs to be around this group, because it seems like Riley is taking a very dark turn in her life. So this person, Dustin Cohn, says that I guess the rumors were true that Riley Burruss did almost throw a glass at Georgia. She did almost throw a glass at her. Said that she was drunk and that she shouldn't have done it, but she's also young. Well, being young does not excuse you. Had she thrown that glass at her and something would have happened, Riley would have assault charges, among other things. So she definitely needs to learn how to hold her liquor. She is of age to drink, so we can't tell her don't drink, because that's something she wants to do. She just needs to not drink as much. Okay, you don't want to be no damn alcoholic. And that's weird, because Candy says she don't drink at all, but then you have a child who out here is just a whole lush and on national television talking about ketamine and drunk as a skunk and threatening people. So I don't know. That was not a good look for Riley, and a lot of people have been talking about it. I definitely wanted to mention it as well. You guys let me know what y'all think, child. Let me look at some comments before we get out of here. Deborah Holder says that Riley was drinking before she got on the show. If you listen to her, and Ariana behind the scenes says that they talk about it. Yeah, it does not surprise me. It seemed like Ariana was trying to talk some sense into Riley, but you know, Riley seems like she's one of those entitled kids who don't want to damn listen, and something just has to, you know, happen. I don't want nothing bad to happen to her, but I'm just saying sometimes people have to see things for themselves for them to see that they're going down the wrong road when you're trying to tell them the right way to go. Deborah Holder said that the other kids on the show's parents are way richer than Kandi, so I do not understand why Riley comes off on the show as if she is better than them. Right. Hey, Sexy Brown Bones. She said that sounds like Riley was saying that they both did it together. That's what it's not. That's what it gave about that ketamine. Said that I couldn't really hear it. Got cut short, but that's what I thought I heard. I can go back and play it again if you need to hear it. Okay, let's go back right quick because I want you guys to be able to hear it. Let's play it one more time and then we'll get out of here. But she actually picked up a glass and was about to throw it at her, and they had to grab her hand. Riley was getting ready to throw a glass
To make sure everything was good.
I wasn't even upset. I was genuinely just curious. Why are you bringing up ketamine usage with me? Like, why would you even bring up ketamine usage?
You did. You brought it up.
You brought it up, baby.
Relax before I slap this piece of pizza.
There we go. There we go.
Stop. I'll tell you.
Let's treat though. Let's treat. Come on, girl.
Georgia,
Riley,
stop.
it's fine.
Stop.
Oh, Jesus. No, Riley. Hold me. I got you. Come on. I got you. I got you. Come on.
Okay, this like reminds me of a scene of the Real Housewives in New Jersey. What the is this? I hate this.
See that she picks up a glass and then even threatens to take a piece of pizza and smash it into her face. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, that's a lot, right?
Drink some water.
They tell her to drink some water and just calm down, and she's just steady getting more heated.
You want a piece of pizza from Little Charlie?
I kind of do.
I would.
Charlie's here in spirit.
I don't know. I feel like with Riley, like nothing I do gets through. I do feel like this crew is like very loyal to Riley. Like I've ignored all the little slights. I've ignored the eye rolls. I've ignored the whispering. I've ignored the sneers. No one's like, hey, like, are you okay? I like to think I have like kind of a thick skin, but it's like ridiculous.
Can we just do 3 pieces of cheese pizza?
It was really overwhelming.
Oh yeah. How was the boys? Where did Charlie go?
I'm just like emotionally maxed the out tonight. Like I'm not trying to make a scene. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Are you trading disengaging for eating your feelings?
I do both.
Tell him. I would say get out of my bed.
Make up for it right now.
Wait, Georgia, I think Riley kind of wants to just like backtrack from what she said.
It's okay.
To make sure everything.
Child, Riley seen him here looking like a drunk ass Dora Explorer. She need to get her ass an AA or get her ass back down to Atlanta with her mama for somebody to be done flew that damn wig up off her head. Cause she gets a little violent when she get to drinking, throwing a glass and threatening to smash some pizza in somebody's face. Okay, and telling people shut the F up. Like, girl, who are you? Drunk ass Dora Explorer looking ass on the show. Get your ass somewhere and sit down, Riley, for somebody to be done smacked you up on the show, girl. All right. This is a prime example that money isn't everything. And hey, thank you, Caramel Kisses, for that. She do like a drunk ass Dora Explorer. All she needs is that damn book bag on her back. Said the rule said that that George Zimmerman's daddy is connected. Says, all right, look at her. Oh, is he? That's why he keep getting out of all the bullshit he be in. Said that Real, do I have to tape where Kandi called Riley to ask her about what happened? I'll have to dig it up, you guys. I've been super busy. I'm currently out of town right now with family for a family reunion and some other business stuff. But yeah, I'll have to dig it up. I'll be going live again once I touch down back home. I'm going back home tomorrow. Okay, this is like a little weekend little thing. But I'll be going back home tomorrow so I can get back on my schedule with my videos and everything. I know you guys were kind of missing me all day, but y'all know how it is, child. When you with family you haven't seen in a while, they want to go places, they want to do things, and it's just been crazy, right? So I've been going since early this morning. I was like, oh my God, I didn't have no time to do my video. But I finally got a chance to kind of slow down a bit, and now I said let me touch down with you guys. But I will definitely look it up and I will get back to you guys on that. All right. But yeah, thank y'all for commenting though. Thank y'all. Keep commenting, and I will be responding to each and every one that I can. Y'all know the child. Y'all know that child look like a damn Dora Explorer. You know. I am enjoying myself. I am, you guys. I am. I'm having an awesome time. My My husband and son, they down in the pool. I didn't want to get in the pool because it was too fucking hot. It was 98 degrees here today. I was like, yeah, I'm not about to get in no damn pool. It's too hot for that. But they're in the pool right now, child. And and then we get ready to go right back. When they come back, they're going to get dressed and then we're going to go right back out to go do something else. I'm going to be tired as hell tonight. But it's all good. It's the weekend. We just out having a good time with family. So, yeah, I am having a good time. Y'all say enjoy family. I am. Yeah, I'm absolutely having some good times. So, yeah, but I will, when I get a chance to, I will definitely look up the video with Riley and with Candy in terms of that, and we'll share it right here on the screen or whatever, okay? But thank you guys for coming in and supporting the video. Please don't forget to tap on the like for me. Thank you to my Top Flight mods, Truth TV Podcast, Stephanie Thomas, and Rose Armstead. Thank y'all so much, okay? What y'all say? Yeah, that is little Mama Joyce, honey. That is her. Ava is always quiet. Yeah, that's Ava. She's always quiet. But thank y'all, okay? They said that it is hot here and we have pasta not and others here. Oh, really? Y'all see they have some type of fight or something going on too. I don't know. I've been seeing some things on social media, but I just haven't had a chance to kind of put it on video yet. But we about to get back on schedule, honey. I know y'all be patient with me as I'm visiting family, my in-laws, honey. Okay, this is my husband's family. My in-laws that we haven't seen in a little while, and some cousins and family that he hasn't seen, cousins and aunties and stuff like that. So it was really good to see a lot of family today, but we're about to go back out and do some family stuff again tonight. So, and I think it's supposed to be raining a little bit later too, but it don't matter, child. We're going to still be out and doing our thing. So you guys be safe wherever you are. If you guys are going out tonight, be safe as well. Have a wonderful time. Don't get too hot out there, child, because the weather is hot as hell. All right. Yeah, I am enjoying myself. Thank you guys. I am having a ball. I really am. We're up north, you guys. So we are up north. I am having a ball, but it is hot as balls out here, y'all. It is. Oh my God, sweating. I had my little edges and stuff, child. It was all cute. Child, that heat said, bitch, why the fuck you put them edges there? Because I'm about to sweat them out. And that's exactly what happened. So, but anywho, but thank you guys. Let's get out of here. Love you guys down. See y'all later. Please, please, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Come on over to subscribe as well. Check us out on the backup channel, Rail's World. Also check us out on all publications under Caramel Rail. All right. Thank you, mods. Thank you, content creators. Thank you, all my Caramelians. Love you guys down. See y'all later. Bye.